Remember, don't attempt. Click subscribe, click like, do all that stuff. This video contains big venomous snakes, fangs, feeding, point of view handling. I also want to begin this video with a shout out to the channel members. If you'd like to support, consider becoming a channel member. But let's get to it, starting off with the massive eastern diamondback rattlesnakes. Although these aren't as massive as they can get, the eastern diamondback rattlesnake is the largest species of rattlesnake, getting up to 8 feet long. Massive. The longest one here, I think, is 5 foot, 6 foot, something like that. But imagine an 8 foot long eastern diamondback rattlesnake. American icon. I always say it. And another thing I always say is handling a big viper, there's nothing like it. There's a feeling can't describe. Just the power in these snakes. You can feel it, how muscular they are. Just incredible. Large vipers, something about them. Even large king cobras doesn't compare. To me, at least. Next up for some point of view handling are these massive albino monocle cobras. Now the female is about 6 foot long, incredibly large for a monocle cobra. They can get even longer than that, and she may even be more than 6 foot long. It's hard for me to guess sizes, guess how much they weigh, but she's incredible, super laid back. The male is a little bit more wiggly, but not so bad. But check her out. And when I record point of view with these larger snakes, I have to put the camera on 0.5. It kind of distorts it. So that's one of the big reasons I don't like filming the point of view, especially with the larger stuff. The 0.5 kind of ruins it, but it is what it is. With the smaller ones, I can keep it on 1x zoom. Looks much better, but I don't know. Maybe it looks fine to you. Now it's time for the male. I did separate them this time after cleaning because it's feeding time, and we'll get to that a little bit later. You'll see, I believe, the female eating. Even though she's in shed, I gave her a little snack, but kept them separated. Cobras, high food response. They'll accidentally bite each other. In actuality, a bite wouldn't be a problem, but still don't want the big female to end up eating this guy, since he is a little bit smaller. But now it's time to feed some of them. Here's Magma, the variable bush viper. I did have Henry, the male variable bush viper, in with her, but I separated them, and I actually paired him with Ivy, the other female, the sister to Magma. So hopefully he does his job with both of them. There'll be some baby bush vipers in the future. We'll see. But we're going to check back in with her in a little bit. But now it's time to feed the western hognose snakes. Hamilton's up first, Leo will be next. I decided to lend Leo a hand since he didn't have one, just to guide him towards the food. There we go. Good job, Leo. I mean, does it get much cuter than a hognose snake stuffing their face? I don't think there's much cuter than that. I was trying to capture the rear fang, because hognose snakes are rear fanged, but I was unable to. There's Hamilton. Leo. So adorable. Let's see what Leo has to say about the food. Oh, you liked it? Yeah? I'm glad. For those of you that don't know, the hognose snakes that I have were rescue. And that's going to become relevant in a little while. And I'll explain why. So Leo's a male, Hamilton's a female. I'll put them back after they ate, and they decided to go on a little date, but you'll see that shortly. But before we check back on the hognose snakes, we gotta feed Oreo, the zebra spitting cobra. There are times when I have extra of a smaller size food item, so Oreo gets 3 of these little snacks today. You see that turn? He looked at him like it's a buffet. You better get to eating. Now, a lot of time has passed since I fed Magma. We checked back in with her. She hasn't even started swallowing yet. Jeez. You see how long it takes sometimes to film the vipers eat? But here's the female albino Monocle Cobra. You can see that she's in shed, so she gets a little snack. Not the regular size I'd feed her, but just a little bit smaller. Mainly due to the fact that sometimes when a snake is in shed, they'll refuse to eat. After feeding both of the albino Monocle Cobras, check back in with Magma. Seems like she started, so she's getting somewhere. Now for the eastern Diamondbacks. This one already struck some food. Usually the terrestrial vipers will bite and release. This is one of the ways I capture the fang foldage, after they bite and release before they start swallowing, or after they finish swallowing. So this time it worked out, but I could tell it was about to do it again. But you're going to see something happen. Look in the back. See that? The male is coming. And I don't want the male to start eating her food. So I had to stop recording and get his food in there. Well, he bit and released. And I captured this little partial fang foldage. Checking back in with Magma. She's done eating. I wanted to capture some fang footage. I ended up wasting more than half an hour sitting there. For nothing. It never happened. So a lot of times I just sit there and wait, and they don't do it. And I just give up. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, out of all the years, I've only captured her doing it once. Just one time. I've tried a few times, but holding the phone in uncomfortable positions for half an hour or more gets tiresome. I give up. But check this out. Look at the hognose. They're on a date. But remember I mentioned earlier that it had become relevant that they were rescue? I don't think Leo's parts work. I'm not sure. We'll see. Look at Hamilton. She's so excited. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Click subscribe, click like, and another shout out to my channel members. If you want early access, exclusive videos, stuff like that, consider supporting. Love y'all. And expect some more herping videos coming up. Before it gets too cold, I want to go out and find some more snakes.